Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, after William Ruto lying to Boda Boda and Mambo during campaign, when he went to State House, Ruto went silent. He did not mention about Mambo. Boda Boda was not mentioned anywhere until the time when we saw the 2023 financial bill where Boda Boda was going to pay some money, Mambo was going to be taxed. That's why the discussion of Boda Boda came in. So yesterday it was Madaraka Day, and this was the first holiday that Ruto was leading Kenyans. So then Ruto decided to remember Boda Boda people. But again, it is funny. The time Ruto mentioned Boda Boda, he is coming with another new lie. I don't know really what is happening to Ruto. Ruto is still promising rather than delivering to Kenyans. And this is what he said. Let me just quote him. In 3 months' time, our border riders will be able to replace their bikes with electric motorbikers, which will not need fuel. That was William Samuel Ruto. It is better you listen to him. Then from there, we want to look into this speech. First of all, how many Kenyans agree with William Ruto's speech? That's why peanut poll was launched. We want to look into that. Then we want to look deeper into this issue of Boda Boda and electricity or electric motorbike. Listen to him first.
I have some good news for my Boda Boda friends. I want to tell them, my good friends, I have some good news for you. We are developing, and by September this year, we will have a mechanism where you can get your Boda Boda that does not need petrol, that will be run on electricity, one that is financed, one that respects the interests of those who purchase the Boda Bodas.
Now we are continuing with the panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To the returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. When Ruto was campaigning, he was clear that the price of fuel is very high because Uhuru Kenyatta did not care about the hustlers. So he was taxing hustlers. Because of that, hustlers had big problem for those who were in a Boda business, buying fuel and transporting Mamboga from one station to another and other people. So Ruto promised that hustlers will have their day, Bodas will have affordable fuel in this country to run their business. They can take loan, they buy motorbike and do their business. When it came to power, you all know what happened. Yule Ruto mwenye alikuwa anasema ya kwamba Uhuru amepandisha bei ya mafuta. He came in and then he decided to insult the hustlers. Bei ya mafuta vile Raila alisema ilipanda na 10 shillings. Size petrol is expensive. That means Mamboga carrying their vegetables from one market to another is a problem. But the border to afford that fuel so that he can do the service of transportation, it becomes a big problem. He promised heaven, he delivered hell. That is Ruto for you. Instead of answering that question on Madaraka Day, Ruto decided to bring in another issue, another fake promise. So he never sorted out the promise. Now he come in with another thing. His main goal is to keep the Boda Boda hopeful in his government, when you know very well that he cannot deliver. So as a Boda Boda rider, you remain hopeful that we will wait for that electric motorbike to come, then this issue of fuel we will be dealt with. Utangoja mpaka miaka ngapi? Huyu ni mtu in 6 months time, kama sio 6 months time anasema in 3 months time. So number 3 and number 6 in his promises has become a vocabulary. This is not new. Hapo ndo tuko sasa. So the issue is all about trusting what Ruto has said. Another thing is here. The question is, those border riders who already have petrol motorcycles, inatumia fuel. The question is, where are you going to take it? You spend money, you sweat to buy. Utapeleka wapi kama yeye anasema wanaleta ingine mpya inatumia electric? So is he saying that he want to kick out all border riders who are already in the market? Wengine wakuja wanunue hizo ingine. Utauza wapi? Ni ununue hiyo ingine. That's a big question that Ruto is not answering here. So it look like popular, and yes, we know you want to look popular, but the question the borders are asking, I've watched them, I've been reading comments. Hiyo yenye wako nayo watapeleka wapi ndio wachukue yenye anasema? Nani mwenye atanunua hiyo ya inatumia petrol? Yenye sasa tayari Ruto ashapandisha petrol juu ndio wachukue ya electric. And the question is, what is the tariff for electricity in this country? The moment they will move in that direction, Ruto will know that the huge amount of money has been collecting through taxing the fuel levy that border are using on the road is not there, because border industry is huge. The return on a border industry is so much huge. Taxes zinakuja pale, it is in billions of shillings. So what will he do? Ruto will start focusing on increasing electricity levy. So sifikiria na kusaidia, ni kukanganya tu, na labda yeye anakuja na kampuni yake ya kuanza kuweka hizo bodaboda hapa, wauze na wanisoli hizo vitu, so that they lure you in that direction. After you buy, ushamnunulia, umemtengenezea biashara, alafu anakuja kutax. Be very careful. Don't be easy to buy into William Ruto rhetoric. Msikilize mara mbili, mara tatu na wakatae maneno yake. Otherwise you will fall into a ditch, as people have always done. Now, another issue is the opinion poll that was launched in one of the big channels, online channels here. I want us to look on that. This was on Mutembe'i TV. Mutembe'i TV was asking a simple question. Do you trust speech that Ruto is reading? Remember, he was premiering that, it was not a premiere, he was also live streaming that speech from William Samoei Ruto. And that was the question he asked. The people who voted on this question are 4,938, close to 5,000 people. In this 5,000 people, those who voted yes, that they believe in William Ruto's speech, is 38%. In this 5,000, those who voted no is 62%. So 38 and 62. Our yes is close to half of wale no. This one should worry one William Samoei Ruto. How do you issue a statement on Madaraka Day? You are the president. Then, those people who have been listening to you, 38% of these people, 38% of these people agree with your speech. Only 38. The question you should be asking yourself, where is the remaining percentage? 62 wanasema no. Huyu ni Mukora. This one is a liar. We should not listen to him. We don't trust his speech. Kama president ako na intelligence, sasa habari mfikie. Kenyans did not trust in his speech. There are several reasons. Ya kwanza ni hiyo yenye ameongea kuhusu watu wa bodaboda. He is literally lying in 6 months time. 6 months time ilifanyia nini Ruto? In 3 months time. 3 months time ilifanyia nini Ruto? Ruto has become a serial liar. He lied without blinking. And the Kenyans have read that. That's why 62, they cannot trust his speech. I know Ruto has a huge supporter who are also subscriber to the Mutembei TV. I know very well. So you could expect that most of these people are going to vote for him. But Kenyans are now speaking the truth. Hata Rift Valley saizi wanaambia Ruto kweli. Wewe ni muongo, ulitudanganya na tukikuona tunaona tu uongo. Mount Kenya is rejecting Ruto. Western has never been with him. Nyanza has never been with him. Coast has never been his supporter. So the entire country is telling Ruto, no, we don't trust you. We've listened to you. We have heard you. You are just a serial liar. So it means even many Kenyans did not want to listen to William Ruto. People avoided listening to Ruto because they know there's nothing new that will come from Ruto apart from the lies he always said. So he wants to keep Kenyans hopeful. You cannot sustain this thing as long as you're not delivering. And that is what is reflecting in the votes you are seeing there. Sustaining a lie is a big problem. It is very expensive to sustain a lie. So this Madaraka Day was a Madaraka Day of lies. From Gachagua to William Ruto and his allies who cannot face him with the truth. So forget about the electric powered motorbike. Hiyo haitakuja. Ikikuja, itakuja na gharama zake. He's talking about affordability. Affordability can be realized if it is readily available in the market and on affordable price. So this speech has definitely backfired. I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section for coordination of this conversation. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you and see you in our next video.